Getting ready to start soon in just a second. About to start in just a second, so if anyone's tuning in, appreciate that. For those just tuning in, if you could leave a comment, so I know that I really appreciate that. Or drop a follow. I would really appreciate it as well.
And we are underway from Houston. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. Richardson going right to the air. And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you, that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So out come the Texans in great starting field position. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
Anyone watching
play,
or excited for college football to drop
the
the
natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players in one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free.
Anybody tuning in, drop a comment if you're excited for college football to
You'll
drop
get a nice jump there on the first
I
down
will be
run, and
posting
it's
a bunch of
2nd and
gameplay
4.
and streaming it a lot.
They'll go again with
Thanks for
Foster.
tuning in.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run forward with Foster. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Arian Foster taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
first down. Here's Koo to kick off.
My mic was off. I apologize.
And this will
to
not be
anybody
brought
tuning
out.
in.
It's a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Another throw on 2nd down. This one incomplete as well.
How about that? Man coverage decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
If anybody can hear me, go ahead and give me a comment.
It's on the ground. The lineman on the other side has got it. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at about the 28. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Texans will take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
If you enjoy watching
Now Foster on a toss.
give the stream a like. So
Beautiful finish. The turn run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 3. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football.
to anybody that's watching, drop a comment with what your favorite team is.
1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 56 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Drop a comment with your favorite team, whether it's NFL,
Second effort there on the strong run. And then drops just inside of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'd like to know.
They'll hand off to Foster. And he will get him up for a first down. And that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter. 7-0 ball game. 6 yards they pick up, and that's a first
I'm
down.
really happy to see the Astros are picking it back up.
Again, Foster
Not
running
looking too
right.
good there in the beginning.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Arian Foster with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Great to anybody tuning in.
Down for
Thank
the
you so
point
much.
after.
I do appreciate that. Be sure to leave a like, follow. Hey, if you feel like sending me a gift,
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds
And
up
most
a
importantly, I know
7-play
I see some
drive
people
all told.
commenting.
And it's
Some people
finished off
joining
by
in
an
and
Arian
dipping
Foster
right after without
touchdown.
leaving any kind
Following
of
the
comment.
touchdown, here's Koo to kick
People are
off.
actually watching and enjoying my content.
This
I'm
fielded
just
right
starting
at
out,
the goal
so
line.
I'm going to definitely be
And if he
resting with the
brought down
commentary.
shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone. Now
I definitely want to bring the content.
Now the Vikings offense gets
People
set to
enjoy.
take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to line just a little more animated.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he will have
If
the
you haven't
Vikings
played
first
Madden
down
solos,
as they're able to get
tell
the
me that
3rd
this
down
dumb thing
conversion.
is not the most annoying shit
First
ever.
and
It could
10,
be
here's
the lowest
Richardson
roll
with it.
at most
Justin
speed.
Jefferson
Get the
bringing in the
CFB low
slam.
and find a way to get him.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down, here's Richardson. Forced out to his left. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'll be posting a bunch of EA college football content as soon as it drops.
Richardson to throw.
Let me know what teams you'd like to see
Throw
rebuilt.
right side. Here's going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here. And now it's fourth down. Vikings send out the clock as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Road to Glory, I can always enter the transfer portal and go to your school of choice. We'll see.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Adams loose again. He's on his way.
Touchdown.
And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer gets answered.
Did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
That's it for the first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating on, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Powering his way forward. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here we go. First and 10, it's Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Broken up.
They try to throw it second down, but this one is incomplete. They saw this one in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete. Richardson really fumbles it.
Not
one of the ones on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a first and 10. And now out comes Houston. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
Incredible. There he goes outside. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Houston. Aaron Foster.
If you're watching, drop a like.
55 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for the Texans touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level.
All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will score. Take 6 for the Texans TV. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Who's excited for college football? Let me know in the comments. Drop a like for the live. Give me a follow. Let me know your favorite team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick
MLB.
6. And now the kick is
I'd like to
away.
know. So many different fandoms out there. It's always cool
And
to
it'll
find
come
out
out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just
Be
haven't
sure to
been
also
able to
check
get
me
much
out on
of
Twitch,
anything
Kick,
going in the
YouTube,
pass game. And
TikTok.
as you well know, in today's NFL, the passing game isn't working. Usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right
become an
now, the
affiliate
easy
for
answer
both
would be,
Twitch and
hey, let's
Kick,
run the football.
and
But that might not
I need some
be everything
followers, so if you are
need.
watching,
So
that
despite the
follow
fact that they
means
struggled
a
throwing
lot
it,
more than you
they've
know.
got to find some type
Don't
of
follow if you don't know.
multiple
I really
plays
appreciate
that
it.
puts the ball in the air
Just starting out
and
as a
allows
streamer
them to
and
have some success.
seeing the people follow.
The
That means a
Texans here
lot.
on third down,
I see
putting
quite
an
a few
extra
people starting
defender
to
in the
tune in.
secondary.
When I say quite a few, anything more than 2.
Richardson looking to throw.
So far.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and
Leave a
intercepted.
comment if you are watching. I'd be
Picked off
really
by the great
grateful.
one, Jarrell Revis. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A give. This is Foster.
College football comes up to me.
And some room to work. And he gets us from inside the 14, just a yard or two
I
short.
don't even know if my mic is working. Every time I say that, people will leave.
They don't foul downs. He has been terrific here this
Somebody
afternoon.
drop a comment for us. I know you're there. LOL. Hey, something.
On first, they stick with Foster.
Ooh.
They take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
I see people trickling on Let's go. Come on. Somebody move the comment. Somebody's got a comment.
And the Texans get another third quarter
Almost
touchdown.
300 people
have
have watched my stream so far since I started about 20
able to
minutes ago.
connect on the
One
extra
follower.
point. And the lead grows
Kinda
even
hurts.
larger here in the third
Somebody
quarter.
give me a follow. At least I think I'm
Following the touchdown, here's
Decent
Koo to
enough for
kick
that.
off. And no thought to bring this one
If
out. They'll
anybody
just
is
go
watching,
down to
just
a
let me know
knee,
you're doing it.
and they'll take over at the 25.
I don't even know
And
if
now
I'm
out
on
comes
camera.
Minnesota.
That's
And
fine.
here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has
I
not
may not
really
be as
found
big as
any
Sketch,
kind of rhythm.
But
Batman,
mildly because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
And that
Not
way
many
you guys
teams
can
patient enough to stick with the run.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to advance
That's
the ball
pretty
through
cool.
the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, the lineman on the other side has got it.
Somebody's got to follow me, right?
So they'll
Somebody's
get a
gotta
little
leave
extra
a comment.
time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters.
Hey, that's my
You
record
are
for people
Madden
watching.
Ultimate
7.
Team
Let's
on
go.
EA Sports.
Hey,
Back now here
let's
on
keep it
EA
up.
Sports.
Come on, I want to get to 10
And this
people
is
watching
a
at once.
blowout so far
That
as
would
we
be
get
cool.
set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over. 1st and 10. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that
Anybody
streak going
hear
here
me?
and
Because at
continue
this
to
point, I don't even know if my mic is working. Because I've asked for the past 2 minutes and nobody has left a comment. So
The gas a little bit,
drop a
right?
comment if you
Now,
can hear me.
people continue to accelerate.
And if
but
you
we'll see what
comment,
they
I
decide
really
to do
hope
as
you
they come
follow.
out to this
Because
one.
that would
But the way
be
this
awesome.
game is gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution.
There we go. First down.
I got an idea. Let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has
thank
been
you so much
key,
for
but
the
those
follow.
guys up front,
I
they've made a lot
appreciate
of
that.
space.
Now, I don't know if you follow because you can hear me or you actually
They'll try the
the
right
content,
side
but
with
let me know.
Foster.
I appreciate it.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game,
How's everybody
they've been
doing
satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy to turn to. It doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Hopefully everybody's having a good night tonight.
Going up the middle, Foster.
I'm not looking forward to Monday tomorrow.
It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
I've heard myself. If you're actively watching right now, oh, 9. Come on, 10. I want to get to 10 people watching at once.
This is Foster.
Or at least some people dropping a
And
comment.
he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Cool for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
If you happen to be watching.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by an Arian Foster touchdown. Following the
7
touchdown,
people.
here's
8
Koo to
people
kick
now on
off.
TikTok watching me live. Woohoo! 5 was the previous record, so yeah, that's a big jump for me.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one
9,
reason,
come on,
isn't
I'm
it?
so
It
close to
certainly
hitting 10
is. You got to get
watchers at
points.
once.
And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
It's so close. Oh, back to 9. And back to 9.
Now
Sort
Richardson.
of TikTok is just teasing me at this point.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in the
Thank
lopsided
you so
game
much for
like
those who
this.
are
They
tuning
are
in now.
not
I
letting
really
up.
appreciate it.
Now they face a
Drop
third
a
and
comment if you
10
can
after
hear me. 11!
back-to-back
My new record.
incompletions.
Okay, that's good.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And
I got to 11 people watching at once.
on the Texans
That's
TV.
awesome.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
You're
Yeah,
watching
Martin,
this.
it's a unit
Please
that
drop a
knows they
comment
got
so I
this
know you
game
can
in its
actually hear
bag
me.
with
At
this
this point, I
huge
really don't
lead.
think
It's
anybody
gonna
can
drive
hear
their
me.
coaches crazy because they're telling them
Test,
play it
test,
straight,
1,
do
2.
all the right things. But these guys are gonna be freewheeling now. All of them are gonna take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Would it help if I played music?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Maybe that.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
Come on, Stingley, get that. Let's go.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify
So
what's
I gotta
really
ask.
gone wrong.
King Kendrick or King Drake? It should be pretty obvious, but you know, it doesn't hurt to ask. Wop, 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 dot, fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably. They not like us. 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 So yeah, just doing another test. I see there are 10 people on TikTok right now watching me. If you can hear me, do actually drop a comment because I want to know. Nobody has dropped a comment yet, so I don't know if you guys can actually hear me. So if you can hear me, please drop a comment. That would be great. And let me know if the game is too loud.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
2 plays so far, and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up. They're looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Play action. Richardson. Blitz coming and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Play action. Now Richardson. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Richardson hitting in front of him. Texans scoop it, and they'll set up shot right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They try to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go.
Drop a comment if you're now just joining in.
To the right, you're cutting
How's
the
everybody
field in
doing
half.
tonight?
So good defenses kind of converge in that spot. And they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. You have nowhere to go with it. Touchdown. Houston. Aaron Foster. 49 yards. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here
this one, he'll go down to a knee, and they'll start.
If you're watching on Twitch, drop a comment. If you're watching on Kick, drop a comment. YouTube or TikTok, drop a comment, and follow would be much appreciated.
They had that lost fumble, so you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive.
Like the stream if you're having a good time, or if you just like
It's giving
football.
the same message, guys. Ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we got a chance to put points on the board.
So,
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they're up to the challenge.
Now it's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
get him, baby.
On the lineman on the other side has got it. And bring this one there. A fumble return. That's Nixon's touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more.
Puts the ball
It's
into
returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped to the 17. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. If we try to go first, do no harm. Right now, they're hugging themselves on offense.
I like that. Nobody's just taking me for a doctor, but thank you, Dr. Bills.
Alright, we're gonna get a sack. Let's play the song of the man that's gonna get the sack.
We just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on it.
Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw.
Damn, I was hoping
And
that
this
was
pass
right.
broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking on the midfield logo. Hopkins with a quick feet. Brought out a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense are in an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They run up the middle with Foster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
For those just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you're having a good
They're
minute
set
today.
up with a 2nd and 1.
Drop a comment if you can hear me.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Foster on 2nd down. As they get it as we resume action. Back to working inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Toss to the outside and get a
First down
touchdown.
carry for Foster. Step to the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And Stroud says he got this.
Taking the snap to turn around, tossing it to
Stroud
the
with
right.
some of the action.
Where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in this direction they want to run.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud taking it in for 24.
All right, Stroud. Oh, there he
Texans
is.
have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the byline.
Koo now for the point after. And it is now 21-0. So that drive of 4 plays. And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
you happen to just be tuning in, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good night tonight.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Leave a comment, drop a follow.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now we give up the middle.
KJ said,
Out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety.
Right now, they're just trying to get to halftime because they need a break. This game, it's been shellacking in every way, and it just got driven backwards for a safety.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. That's pulled in at the 32. Powering forward. And here comes the Texans now. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball. So they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They can almost push them to the break after the parking, almost to the point now with the loss of words for me, which I know would excite all our viewers, but you just have to see that type of dominance in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working.
Touchdown, Houston. Aaron Foster with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half.
not much.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, Richardson.
Oh, come on.
And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They go play action with Richardson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
That was actually listening anyway, so... hopefully
Richardson looks to throw once more.
You actually happen to be
From left side is complete on the diving effort. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action.
What were you doing, Stingo?
In the end zone,
Just abandoning your assignment?
Wan'Dale Robinson as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
One play touchdown.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Touchdown, Texans.
That's how you
Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Young Wei Koo for the extra point.
This is my least favorite field goal fake play, but sometimes works.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Getting 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They run. It's Foster. And they'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 142 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Toss right side, Foster. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. On the run, it's Foster. Oh, look at the juke. They're just shedding him off there. Just past one man. He may go. A huge play there for Houston. 53 yards. Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
How's everybody doing?
They'll go again with Foster.
Yeah,
Take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Aaron Foster, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Richardson to the air on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Richardson off the play fake. Steps away. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure.
950 people have viewed this stream. One person has commented. That hurts.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Falcons with a quick feet. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
You're watching from Kick. If you can actually hear me, drop it from
first down. Foster. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down. switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden
you want to
Ultimate
kick,
Team
please
on
give me
EA
a follow.
Sports.
I appreciate it. I'm a pathway
Game
to
of
become
11
an
since
affiliate.
our first year.
One follower. I only have one follower on Twitch and Kick. So if you could give me a follow on those accounts,
consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that
They are going to score again and yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Cool for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's finished off by an Arian Foster touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out onto the
See if
field
somebody in
comes
the
New
TikTok live
Orleans.
stream with the name. Oh,
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly
Babu.
perfect second half to erase that
Babu.
deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They push it back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 3rd and long for Richardson. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Come on, you gotta drop a comment if you're watching
To the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is
Whether you're on Kick,
now for the
Twitch,
point after.
TikTok, YouTube. I don't think anybody watches me on YouTube, but hell, if you do, drop a comment. That's how I know you're watching. Otherwise,
Now, this one was over a while
obviously
ago
people
as they
tune in
just
now,
add
just
on to their
leave
big
right now.
lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
Those just tuning
they'll
in.
use as
Thank you so much.
motivation for the
Hopefully
rest of the time that they play to hopefully
You can
never
hear
be
me
in this
drop
type
a
of
follow.
situation
Drop
again.
a comment.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They lead big, and a major part of that
I'm approaching
has been how they've
1,000
taken their
total
play
views
to
for
a
this
whole
stream.
new level this
I would
second
appreciate one
half.
comment.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another incompletion here as they fail to
I don't know if
connect on third. Trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give the Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
For people actually taking time out of their day to watch me. So yeah, if you are actually watching, comments in the world, because that actually tells me that you can hear me Thank you for your support.
To add on to their lead in the final stages. Now Youngway Koo for the extra
Or
point.
if I need to turn up my mic, let me know, because if you can barely hear me,
Now,
that's
this one was
an
over
important
a
detail.
while ago as they just add on to their big lead. We know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. This defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters. And this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Houston set to take over. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score.
If you like this play, drop a comment.
I
think this is one of my coolest plays that I have in my playbook.
Past that, I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie,
and I got a touchdown. Come on, you gotta drop it.
Again, yet another touchdown as they
Just tell me cool. Something.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
he may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on.
Test. Can anybody hear me?
So the completion
Is
gets
there
him just a
anybody
yard,
out
and it's
there?
2nd down.
Because I know my mic's not muted.
Here's Richardson to throw.
I don't know if you can hear
And
me.
he's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
Let's get the ball
And
back
they
in
will
the
bring him to the
field.
ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken at the 46. Hopkins, strong running. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
All right. If I get a touchdown on this last play, you got to leave a comment.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Okay. Yeah.
And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. And right away, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side is got it. And they will set up shot.
So can anybody actually hear me if you're watching right now?
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Arian Foster. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands.
Thank you so much for the follow, Samuel. I really appreciate that.
You drop the ball. Get a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him.
Hopefully you enjoy the content I'm putting out, and if you do, leave a like. Drop a comment.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And Richardson back to throw it. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And it'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Richardson looking to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. John Randall dropping the hammer. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly.
How's everybody doing tonight that happens to be tuning in? Hopefully you're having a good night tonight. If you can hear me, let me know your favorite team, whether it's NFL, MLB, college. Speaking of college football comes out tomorrow, and I'm excited as fuck.
54 yards, well struck. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a throw right side, take it in here to start this drive. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33. Touchdown, Texans. Garrett Wilson, 33 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
I see that I'm up to a total of 3 viewers on Kick and 3 viewers on TikTok. I appreciate that. If you happen to be tuning in on Twitch, do me a favor and drop a comment. If you're on Twitch, drop a comment. TikTok, drop a comment. YouTube, drop a comment. I would really appreciate it because that lets me know you actually can hear me and enjoy my content. And hopefully you do because that is my ultimate goal here.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Straight ahead, Walker.
Damn, JJ got a food hard. That's why he's in the Texans Hall of Fame and will be in the Hall of Fame as soon as he's over.
Now Richardson.
Let's go, Stingley. Come on. Pick 6. Yes, sir. Pick 6. If you like that pick 6, give me a follow.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
It's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. (21-0) our score. After the Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level of defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sideline and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. Hopkins, strong running. A big boot that time, 57 yards, the official distance. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense taking over again. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow.
Come on, what are you doing, Foster? Stumbling over your feet?
Inside the 20.
Let's get it there.
Arian Foster with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Lions now. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to take over right there at the
You cannot run against this defense.
Second time in his first
Even though it's a
half now,
CPU,
Charles, and he's coughed up the
should know better by
And
now.
both times, I think they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's now down there on the field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Arian Foster on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this
Anyone that happens to be
35-0
watching,
now.
appreciate you for tuning in, spending your night with me so far. Means the world.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kenneth Walker headed back out there, and ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm? Meaning the sideline is protected.
Oh,
Give me that.
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The drive will start with Arian Foster.
Oh, Foster got out of it. Oh,
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 129 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now. To the right, and Skoranek is there. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Stroud. Open now. Here's Foster. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern
Touchdown!
touched it.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go?
How's everybody doing tonight that can possibly hear me? If you can hear me, please drop a comment. Every time I ask somebody to drop a comment, I've yet to receive one comment. Over 1,000 people have tuned into this stream, and not one's commented. That makes me think you guys can't hear me. Give me a follow if you can hear me. You don't even have to comment. Follows mean more. Just kidding. They all mean the same to me, and that everything means the same. For somebody who's just starting out, I just want to make sure I can bring you guys content that you enjoy, and I do want to thank you for your support. For anybody who is watching, taking time out of your busy days to just give me even a minute or a second of your time, that means a lot. So I hope I can keep it up and bring you guys content that you enjoy.
It's Schultz, and he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
If anybody's a fan of College Football 25 and is excited for it to release tomorrow, drop a comment, or go ahead and check my Twitter and Instagram. I did go ahead and post some of the top cards that they revealed so far, as well as the top players, so be sure to check out my posts. Yes, I know there's a lot of other sources out there that have more followings than me, but hey, show support to small creators. And if you're just starting out, I am the definition of small.
Extra point by Koo, up and good.
Not in that case.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Fuck did I just say that? I'm an idiot.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo.
If only I
to
had an
kick off.
editor, I could say, cut that. But I'm not that popular yet.
And he won't return
One
this
day I
one.
can
He'll go down to a
maybe get
knee,
an
and they'll start at the
I had a
25.
following.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Shoves him aside. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You
Break that
break
up.
out or you can break
What
in.
bullshit? Track him down, Stanley.
And he takes this one
That's
down
some
almost
bullshit.
all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield.
Come on, at least
But
get me to
occasionally we get a
20 of my
reminder that tight
out of
ends,
50 follow
they got
goal.
that tough
If I could
guy
get to
aspect
20
to
tonight, I'll consider that a really successful. Let's get me to 20 followers. Come on. Just press the follow button. Doesn't take much work, but it means the world. Come on, let's get me to 50 followers. And if you're on Twitch or Kick, follow me in general, because right now I have one piece on Twitch and Kick, which I definitely want to get more there too, so if you could give me a follow on any channel, that would be awesome.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Got him.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring it to the ground. It's a loss of
Yeah,
10.
give me a follow on any channel, especially, the one you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from,
And the kick's
where
away
in the
as he
country,
angles this one from the
states.
sideline. And
Let
now
me know
will
your
the
favorite
side
team.
judge stop his walk? That's
Just
the
want to keep some
question.
dialogue going
He
with
says it
you
crossed
guys.
out of bounds at about the
Or girls.
17-yard line. Arian
So, yeah, just
Foster
let me
now
know.
gearing up to go again on offense.
I want to talk with everybody
I guess it
out
kind of
there.
goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and
Bullshit.
a nice place to live. He might want to make it off from the end zone for a second, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Okay, that was nasty. No! Come on, I need one first.
Rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we
Come on, if
welcome
you're
you
watching from
back.
TikTok, let's
And
get me
they
to
have
20
just about
followers
put
tonight.
this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Probably gonna stream for another 30 minutes and call it a night for tonight. In preparation for college football tomorrow. Let's get me to 20 followers tonight. That is my goal. If you happen to be listening, get me to 20 followers.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. Gets past him at the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Let's get me to 20 followers. Start a follow train right now.
Now, this guy's been a bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
first and goal. Foster. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Second and goal from inside the
Hopefully
5.
everybody is having a good night tonight. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to try to speak louder because I'm thinking I might be speaking too quietly for you to hear me over the gameplay. So if you can hear me, leave a comment, give me a follow. I want to get to 20 followers tonight. That is my goal. Or better yet, let's get to 25 followers in honor of college football 25 coming out tomorrow. 25 followers. Let's make that my goal. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and even update the goal on here. So
when we see them the next time out.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just take a seat of the drive when we get at the 25-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough.
But yeah, thank you to anybody who happens to be tuning in. I won't stop saying that because your support, like I said, is everything. Everybody's got to start somewhere, so this is my start. Hopefully you guys stick around for the journey.
I tell you what, Charles, this might be about it.
Alright, now with no gameplay going on in the background, I know you guys can definitely hear me, so if you can hear me this time, drop a comment and leave me a follow. I keep saying that backwards. Leave a comment and drop me a follow. That is what I mean to say. Let's go ahead and switch these unis out. I like these solar powered unis if you haven't seen them before. They're actually really cool, so I'll play a game with them. Jack Campbell said, give me that. Let's go.
Position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Going up the middle, Foster. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Here we go now on 1st and goal. A give. This is Foster. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Arian Foster taking it in from 40 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on a short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together. But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easy to
He ain't holding on to that shit out of me.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And taken right at the 35. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop. CD, and you get the
God, he went down like he just tore his ACL or some shit.
momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd down and 4. This is Foster. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now Foster on the toss. Touchdown in this opening quarter, and his guys are going to add on to their lead. Koo for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's finished off by an Arian Foster touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble.
To anyone who happens to be viewing on Kick, I see that I'm currently up to 4 viewers. That is an all-time record for me. Be sure to leave me a comment or drop a follow. That would mean the world. And like I said, if you're on TikTok or any other streaming platform that I'm streaming to right now, let me know.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now it's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, where the lineman on the other side has got him. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got him, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taken in at the 48. A solid stiff arm. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And Arian Foster coming back on the field. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. You know where I'm
fantasy.
going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy life, but you don't want you just play.
Good enough to play the fantasy.
Running out there.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up. Okay, was a champ in my book.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Again, Foster running right. And they'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there, first down.
Well, a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A first down carry for Foster. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That would complete to Scarona.
Stiff on Scarona.
But first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Stroud sets up the play action. He's got a man at his fullback. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Touchdown.
He's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram there to make the ground. His guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Coup now for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Let's see, I currently have 6 people tuning in on TikTok. Oh, just went to 5. I spoke too soon. But if each of you could just give me a follow, I'll be even closer to my goal of 25 for tonight. So please give me a follow if you don't mind. And I, like I said, really thank you for your support.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go in the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Time for, all right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Right now, everything they touch
See
turns
people
to gold.
constantly
This is their
trickling in
fourth
and trickling
possession.
out. So yeah, if you could give
Touchdowns
me
on
a
their
follow,
first three
leave me a
possessions. I
comment.
mean, this defense, they can't
That would
seem
be
to
awesome.
stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing the block and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On first, they stick with Foster. And still fighting. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 119 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. How about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. They run up the middle with Foster.
Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Somebody named Alec Baldwin just joined the TikTok stream.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Don't shoot me.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the run, it's Foster. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it is 28-0.
To anybody watching, once again, I'd like to ask my question every few minutes. What is your favorite team, whether it's professional, college, MLB, or where you're watching from? We'll start with that question. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know where you're tuning in from. And whether you're watching on TikTok, Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Let me know. Have a conversation with you guys. Thank you for taking time out of your day, even if it's just for a second or even a minute, to give me some good watch time. So,
and they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Eluding the pressure line.
That part open for CJ. They'll take it every single time.
CJ Stroud taking it in from 11 yards out. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback, and this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a block. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Drop for a loss of 7 on multiple defenders. And you hate to say it.
Thank you to those keep trickling in through TikTok. I really appreciate that. And if you're on any other service that you're watching me from, let me know. Get into it.
He lost the football. One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. It was a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run. It's Foster. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 72 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Now Youngway coup for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard chart.
See what I mean? If you're watching me earlier, you'll know that I mentioned that this Dominic Payne is the biggest bullshit player versus the CPU. Because no matter what, he'll make the most improbable catches while being wide open. That shit is so annoying.
Richardson to the air on first down. And he can't escape.
Gotta square him up
Down he goes. Will Anderson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards. And he's going to go down again.
Not with Will Anderson watching
it for the second
Terminator.
straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And pressure gets to him again. Will Anderson. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Has it open man, Stroud. And he is tackled inside the 49.
I'll run the clock down for 1 second before we leave a comment if you think it's going to be a touchdown or not. 3, 2, 1.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to shake him off. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the field.
Touchdown area.
Taking the knee.
Let's go.
As they throw for a late touchdown. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you can hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. He didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer.
If you're just now tuning in, I am about to end the stream, so if you do want to see some more Madden content, or especially EA College Football, be sure to give me a follow, as I will be streaming a lot tomorrow. And when I say a lot, that's an understatement. Game drops at 4. I'll probably be on around 4:30, and I'll be streaming all night. So be sure to leave a comment, drop a follow, and I hope you enjoyed this content. Just gonna stick around just for a little bit longer. Open up the pack, check some things out. Hey, I'll take a 97. That's a good pull. He'll go straight to my sets. Why the hell are these cards so ridiculously expensive? Somebody post one for less than $1 so I can get a snipe. I mean, if you want to know how expensive these cards are, limited Marcus Peters is going for as much as the base 99s. That's wild. That's not really a snipe. Just did a little adjusting. Let me know if that looks better for you guys. $200K of players, ridiculous. I'm hoping these drop even more next week when they release part 4. Why did I think the rookie premieres were auctionable? Yeah, I guess they are B and D. Some bitch. I'll check them out, then I'll end the stream. Did I pass him? Guess I did. So you get to pick 3 out of all these players. Oh, never mind, not 3. I guess, no, you do get to pick 3. Why is there a 96 Jonathan Brooks? Amazon Prime Elite. Well, shit. I did not know there was a Prime thing for him, so let me just go ahead and redeem that real quick. Huh. Don't know why I cannot find it. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end up calling the stream, so I do appreciate all those who have tuned in, and like I said, if you are watching right now before I get off, be sure to leave a comment and drop a follow. Like I said, that would mean the world to me, so hope you do that. But thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you have a great night.